What's going on, guys? My name is Hydros and welcome back to some more My Hero Ultra Impact, and today we're going to showcase off the SR ABL Shigaraki and see how well he's going to fare in some of these events, especially against those STR type characters. Now, before we go and get started, make sure you guys go down there, click that red subscribe button, make sure it says subscribed, because if Shigaraki comes and he hits those STR types, he might just demolish that subscribe button. So make sure it says subscribe, make sure he doesn't get to it, right? And then also make sure to drop a like down below, hit that notification bell, turn on all those notifications to miss out on any future videos, as well as comment down below what typing you think that next UR Sun Eater to the new character coming in the future is going to be. You want to know your thoughts and opinions on that. So the SR ABL Shigaraki, he's pretty decent. He is going to fare the most against the STR type characters, as I mentioned. That is where he's really going to be shining a little bit more, because that is what his kit is more so developed towards, right? My Shigaraki is not too far into his piece board or his ability board, so I have him up to page 5. He's not quite, finished yet. So again, I thought that this is basically a good point to where I can then showcase him page 5, and then also I have 3 spots left in the piece board to then finish him up. But right now I think we're at a good point to where we can showcase him off against some of these STR types in the game, right? So let's take a look at what he can actually do. His plus ultra is going to deal 450% damage to a single opponent, medium chance of causing fear in the opponent for 2 turns, but it's going to be a higher chance of causing fear if it's an STR type. So he's going to fare even better when it comes to these STR type characters. And then his first action skill, dealing 250% damage to a single opponent, low chance of causing fear for 2 turns, but it's going to increase again if he is going against the STR type character, and then also a cooldown of 5 turns. Then his second action skill, which is really good, especially for VE Tower, USJ, stuff like that. He's going to be decreasing the opponent's defense by 20% for 3 turns, also decreasing the critical rate of the opponents by 20% for 3 turns. You got a cooldown of 5 turns on that. So that is a pretty good skill, especially if you're going to be needing some help in the VE Tower. But yeah, he's, again, due to his plus ultra and his first action skill, he's really going to want to be facing those STR types to get that extra high chance of fear. He's going to increase all critical rate of all allied League of Villain characters by 10%. So he's going to be best running him on a League of Villain team. That's really where he's going to be best at. So, and then also once per battle, he's going to increase his plus ultra gauge by 40%, which is good, but after that first time it's done over with, there's no point in anymore. So that's kind of like a non-existent skill right there already. So that is what it is. Let's go ahead and just take him and see how well he's going to fare in some of these VE Tower stages. Now, there is a VE Tower stage that I do want to take on. It is going to be this Todoroki one, and we're just going to mock battle it because I do not want to use my tries, and this is actually a little bit easier for me to be able to do in order to showcase that kind of stuff, right? So we're going to go ahead and go against this Todoroki, who is a red type. We could also do second floor, which also has 2 red types there. But we're going to take on the red stage here with Todoroki and see how well we can do against him. I'm going to run the purple and the blue SR together. That way I have 2 Shigarakis, and I'm going to have my World Heroes Mission Todoroki just for a little bit of extra damage. And I have 2 blues in the back just in case. But that's what we're going to be rocking here today. Let's see how well this guy can fare against this, because I'm interested to see how well we're going to do here. So right off the bat, what I want to do is decrease this guy's defense and also his critical rate. I'm also on auto for some reason, so my bad. That's okay. Let me just turn the auto off real quick after this. There we go. Do not want that auto on, because there's definitely do not. I wanted to get that defense drop, but it is what it is, right? So let's do that. Defense drop down. Boom. 21,000. Cool. 29,000. Again, this Todoroki is going to basically be easy to beat thanks to my World Heroes Mission, because he's really built up as well. Okay, so my Shigaraki taking a bit of damage. He's going to go first with his plus ultra. So let's see what he's going to do. I also want to turn off the skipping animations. I do want to show you guys what his plus ultra looks like. So let's go ahead and just show it off right here. There we go. There we go. 16,000 damage. Again, not too fantastic, right? Let's go ahead and turn this back on. No, turn that back on. There we go. Yeah, he didn't he didn't do quite a lot, but it's all right. Oh, he froze my actual. No, he froze him. No, that's not what I want. Okay, it's okay. Let's just go ahead and get this off. That way I can get some extra bit of damage off with the Shigaraki. Okay, got about 9,000, about 8,000 ish, I would say right there. Okay, he took out my purple Shigaraki. That's fine. The Shigaraki is fine. He's not the one that's the main force of this anyway. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna use my plus ultra with my Todoroki. Get that defense drop. Did I not? I keep clicking it. Why does it not do it? And there goes my Shigaraki. So as you can see, he's definitely not he's definitely not a defensive man, if I can say that, right? He's definitely not going to be tanking a bunch of hits for you, especially. If I had Kirishima, if I should have ran blue Kirishima, that would have probably been a little bit better for me to do that. Just to soak some of those hits away from Shigaraki. So, or if I had brought Momo or my Nejire probably could have soaked some hits as well as healed me up a little bit as well at the end of the day. And Shigaraki probably would have survived just a little bit longer off of that. So, boom, there we go. With this, yeah, this guy's gonna be pretty done after this. Momo's gone. That's fine. It is what it is. I'm sorry, Momo. We're gonna beat this Todoroki just with this final bout there. Boom, there we go. Let's change up the team real quick and see how, if we can, maybe get him to survive a little bit longer, because as you can see, he's definitely not surviving with with that. I feel even with built up more so than that, I feel like he still would not be soaking hits pretty well. So let's bring some Nejire action with us here, and then we'll rock with that. I think that should be good. Rocking with Nejire. Let me also just put the HP memory on Nejire as well, because that's going to give her a little bit more. We're going to try this as well again with Nejire and see how well he's going to do here. So that's basically what I want to see here. So I want to get that defense drop real quick here. Okay, we need to actually be able to skip some of these things, because this really is annoying sometimes. Let's see here. I want to get that. I tapped. What? I tapped. Okay, we got that power decrease. Shigaraki's getting some damage off. That's fine. Nejire is going to, again, be healing us, taking some of that damage as well. We'll do that. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Let's give the Shigaraki some power first. And then, boom. There we go. That was not too bad of damage. About 20,000 right there. A little give or take, right? So that was not terrible at all. So I am going to just go ahead and just let my attacks play out, because I definitely do not mind waiting the extra turn, and we'll just rock it, whatever. 10,000 with Nejire. That's, again, Nejire's not the one that we want to see. So let's go ahead and get off the two Shigaraki plus ultras real quick. Here we go. First Shigaraki, 24,000. SR, 16,000. Again, not too far behind the UR. So let's get that defense drop again, and then also get some of these extra bit of decreases on this guy. Again, I'm missing the tap all the time. I hate the fast taps. It's really annoying. All right, my Nejire is gone, so our healing is pretty much kind of forsaken for a while. So let's do this, and this. Why not? I think that's a good one. So it's going to get, I want to say about 7,000 to 8,000, 23,000 with you, 28,000 on you. Again, he doesn't have the best team support to really handle himself on a team outside of League of Villains. I also don't have All For One. If I had All For One on the team, probably want to fare just a little bit better here. So gonna get that off. 17,000. What's he gonna do? 16,000. Again, not bad. Shigaraki just kind of fell over and keeled over. So we're gonna heal up a little bit here. Oh wait, we don't. He is stunned, by the way, because of the fear. So that's that fear coming in clutch right there. So let's go ahead and do this. Boom. There we go. Got that tap down that time. I think my input is just ever so slightly delayed. We got defense drop though, so that's good. We're going to let that rock there as well. Boom. Okay, that was about what was that? About 9,000 a piece. So that was about 18,000 damage. And then Shigaraki did not, unfortunately, make it to the final round until this right here beats him. So again, it really just depends. Shigaraki, there's not really a good amount of ABL villains to really back him up for a lot of STR fights. So again, he does boost up, like I said, he boosts up the League of Villain allies, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at our team, our characters real quick. I do want to look at him one more time. So Shigaraki, I feel like he's okay. I don't feel like he's the most absolute busted unit in the game. He's definitely not for an SR. If I had to pick a tier, I would say he's an okay tier. He's in the okay B tier, because he does fare decently against STR types. At some point in the future, I'll take a look at him in like USJ. I don't actually have any USJ tries at the moment to actually do that. So I'll do some USJ attempts with him in the future on the Endeavor stage and see how well we do. But and just my judgment based off of him going against that VE tower stage and stuff like that, I feel like, and also just judging by his overall kit, he's really wanting to be against STR types, given that villains don't have a high ABL count for units, right? We have this guy, we have Dabi. I think that's almost it. Don't think there's that many ABL villains. I may be forgetting one, but for his auto scale, he's going to be wanting to run with Ally League of Villains, right? So he's going to be increasing their critical rate, which also can be good for VE Tower, getting those extra bits of points off against some of these stages, right? So he could definitely be a little side buffer unit, maybe a sub unit on your villain team if he needs to come in. If someone dies in the main rotation, definitely could be thrown in there for a VE Tower stage if you're using like your main purple villains such as AFO and the purple Shigaraki or STR Shigaraki. If one of them happens to, you know, heal out, then you got this guy as a backup to help you out with that increased critical rate once he comes in and stuff like that. So I definitely I wouldn't say he's a main rotation unit right now, but he is still pretty decent. If you are facing STR villains or STR characters in general, this guy is going to be one of your better ones to go against because he's going to be getting that fear up. That fear is going to be stunning those normal attacks and whatnot. So that's going to be really useful to not take excess amounts of damage here and there. But again, I do feel like he's okay. I don't feel like he's super amazing. He did do a fair amount of damage. Again, mine's not super built up. So he was hitting about 16, 18, almost 20,000 a piece for some of these attacks. And that was not built up all the way. I imagine if I built him up even more, that would also be increasing, right? So judging based off of that and then looking towards the future of him being built up fully, I would say he is around, as I mentioned, decent to okay tier. And that's probably where he would be. He's definitely not super useful, super amazing. I feel like he can be a frail little dude sometimes and taking some of these damages. But if you're running him on the right team, and if villains happen to get more ABL units, like we have Toga. Oh yeah, Toga's an ABL. So if Toga was built up more, I probably could have used her with him. So you have ABL Toga, ABL SR Dabi with this guy, this ABL Shigaraki SR and stuff like that. I feel like if we got a little bit more UR ABL villains, then he could definitely be running on some sort of team with them. I definitely feel like. So again, let me know your thoughts and comments down in the comments down below. Let me know that. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.